the name of the Vice Chancellor of our university, we're welcoming all of us here again to the second day of the 49th edition of the Convocation of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Holding today, Friday, the 12th day in the month of December 2025. We have the convocating students. We have the graduating students in the faculties of agriculture, basic medical sciences, clinical sciences, dentistry, environmental design and management, pharmacy, science and technology, computer science and engineering. May I ask the faculty secretaries of the Faculty of Technology and other faculties to please get the graduating students ready for procession into this hall. Thank you. Music. Testing, testing, testing. Now please listen to this instruction. If you are not graduating, please leave this place. I can see people there. Parents, go to Oduduwa Hall. Only graduating students are expected to be here. No parent is expected to be here. Every security personnel sitting down there, please, can you be upstanding? You're not supposed to sit down there. Any security operative, known and unknown, in uniform or otherwise, please leave that place. Now, as the students are filing in from the other side, academic procession led by Mr. Aino. Music, please. 2. Music. Now the Deans and Provost procession, led by Mr. Oluwajoba, followed by the Vice Dean, Student Affairs, Professor Lukman Olasokari. We have the Deans of the faculties there. We have Professor Aro Salawu, Professor A.O. Ajayi for the faculty, Professor Aro Salawu, Dean Faculty of Administration, Professor Ajayi, Dean Faculty of Agriculture, Professor Benga Fasiku, Dean Faculty of Arts, Professor Apodere, Dean Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor D.O. Odeyemi, Dean Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor A.A. Salako, Dean Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor E.O. Olajubu, Dean Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering, Professor C.T. Bamishe, Dean Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Alabade Dewura, Dean Faculty of Education, Professor B.A. Ademuleya, Dean Faculty of Environmental Design and Management, Professor O.A. Fatula, Dean Faculty of Law, Professor J. Oshoyinka, Dean Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor O.A. Adeshina, Dean Faculty of Science, Professor T.O. Akibobola, Dean Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Eli Umoru, Dean Faculty of Technology, Professor Adeolo Dadire, the Dean of the Student Affairs. Today, by the grace of God, the second day of the 49th edition of the 49th convocation of our university. We have fantastic students who have been found worthy in learning and character. To obtain the degree of the Faculty of Pharmacy, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Faculty of Dentistry, Faculty of Environmental Design and Management, Faculty of Pharmacy, Faculty of Science and Technology, Faculty of Computing Science, and Please sit down. Faculty of Computing Science and Engineering. I mentioned Faculty of Agriculture. Then the principal officers procession, led by Mr. Onyoko. The council, the principal officers, and the visiting vice chancellor's procession, led by Mr. Onyoko of the council unit of our university. We have Dr. Jonette Bong, Barrister Leye Falode. We have Professor Jimoh Faride, Professor Eto Babalola. We have the representative of the Honorable Minister. Yes, we have His Excellency Barrister Abagu, and of course, and Dr. Karim. We have the visiting Vice Chancellor from Bowen University. We have our own Professor Ladile. And of course, the Vice Chancellor, University of Ilesha, Professor Tawa Shaulu. We have the University Bossa, Mrs. Toyi Abogan. We have the University Registrar, Mr. Adotunji Pakari. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Development, Professor Akane Bukwakeyemu. Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Professor Rocco Akifala. Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, Professor Shola Aderomu. And of course, the distinguished members of council, Professor Ralph Akifalere. And of course, the distinguished member of council, Mr. Kachala. Ladies and gentlemen, we see ongoing now, the next bearer will lead the Vice Chancellor's procession. And ladies and gentlemen, together with the Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission. May I request that every living soul here should please stand and remain standing. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Adeboye Siniobade, and the representative of the National Executive Secretary of NUC, Professor Kaburi Bala. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Department. We remain standing here as we give honor to our country, Nigeria, for the national anthem and the Gratify anthem. The national anthem first. We sing the 3 stanzas.
beautiful anthem. You may be seated, please. Thank you, sir.
Now, please, can we maintain some silence, please? Can we please maintain some silence? The Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, the Vice Chancellor of our great university, visiting Vice Chancellors from other universities are present, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Development, the Registrar and Secretary to Council, the University Librarian, the University Bursar, distinguished members of Council, Provost of Colleges and Deans of Faculties.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Welcome to the 49th convocation of Obafemi Awolowo University. Section 42(2), Statute 17(1) of the second schedule of Obafemi Awolowo University Transitional Provisions Act, Cap 02, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, stipulates that, I quote, a convocation for the conferment of degrees and other academic titles and distinctions of the university shall be held normally once every year at such a time and place as shall be determined by the Senate. The degrees, academic titles, and distinctions shall be conferred by the person presiding. Statute 17(2) also stipulates that, I quote, a convocation shall be presided over by the Chancellor or, in his absence, by the Vice Chancellor or, in the absence of both the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor, by the Deputy Vice Chancellor. End of quote. Therefore, in conformity with the laws as cited above, I respectfully call on the Vice Chancellor, Professor A.S. Bamire, to preside over the ceremony.
By the authority vested in me by Section 42(2), Statute 17(1) and 17(2) of the second schedule of Obafemi University Transitional Provisions Act, Cap 02, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, I declare this convocation open for the conferment of degrees of Obafemi University, Ile-Ife.
I respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor A.S. Bamire, to address the convocation.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you all. Let me give glory to God for a day like this that He had made possible for us to be gathered around to celebrate each and every one of us. I am actually very, very much happy. Why? Because we planned a day and God made this day possible. Everything worked on well for us, and we want to appreciate Him for this. The visitor, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The Executive Governor of Osun State, His Excellency Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke. The Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, who is ably represented here by my friend and former Vice Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Professor Kabil Bala. You are welcome, sir. He has a double representation here. He's also representing the Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission. Thank you very much for finding time to be here. Executive Secretary Ted Fund, Architect Sunday Echono. The Chancellor, His Royal Majesty Alhaji Dr. Yahaya Abubakar, CFR, the 8th Sunupe. The Acting Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council, Barrister Joseph I. Abagu. Thank you very much. His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Babatunde Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, the Ooni of Ife. Visiting Vice Chancellors from other universities, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor G. Aderomu, Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Iwa Kefala, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Development, Professor A.I. Akiyemi, the Registrar and Secretary to Council, Mr. K.A. Bakari, University Librarian, Dr. O.A. Fadehon, University Bossa, Mrs. O.I. Abogan, Provost of Colleges, Deans of Faculties and of Student Affairs, Members of Senate, Directors of Institutes and Centers, Heads of Departments, Deputy Registrars and Deputy Bossers, and Members of Congregation, President, the Great Ife Alumni Association, Barrister Leye Bumi Falode, and members of the Alumni Association, my law, spiritual, and temporary here present, presidents of professional bodies here present, members of the Students' Representatives Council, honored graduates, parents and guardians of our graduates, all security personnel here present, gentlemen of the press, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Great Ife! Great Ife! Great! Thank you very much. This is a day of celebrations. And so, with utmost gratitude and reference to God, I'm very pleased to welcome you all to the 49th convocation ceremonies of our great university, the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. As Vice Chancellor since 2022, this is the 4th convocation I have been privileged to address. And I'm delighted to welcome you all to this year's program. Convocation ceremonies serve as a vital platform to showcase the achievements of our great institution across teaching, research, and service delivery. This is the occasion where we celebrate the academic excellence of our graduates, who are now equipped to make immense contributions to national development. We are proud to have sustained our frontline position in higher education service delivery, a development that continually reinforces our role as a flagship of academic leadership in Africa. I especially welcome the visitor to the university, the Minister of Education. We sincerely acknowledge and appreciate your great strides towards developing the educational sector. This university deeply values your keen interest in revamping Nigeria's educational glory, making it the envy of nations. This commitment is evident in your educational policies, particularly the review of curricula, even at the tertiary level. We also appreciate the federal government's appropriation of substantial resources to education and the prompt response of your administration to student and staff matters in our ivory towers. My special appreciation goes to the Chancellor of our university once again, His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Yahaya Abubakar, CFR, the Sunupi and Chairman, Niger State Council of Traditional Rulers. We are grateful for his presence and for the substantial ways he has assisted us in sustaining the peaceful atmosphere within this institution. May Almighty God continue to strengthen your Royal Highness, filling your role as the royal head of this university. The University Committee expresses profound gratitude to His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Babatunde Enitan, Ogunwusi Ojaja II, for fostering an enabling environment that actively encourages our institutional growth. Specifically, we thank you for facilitating two major infrastructural and logistical improvements within this period. The beautification of Road 1 and the provision of 50 CNG buses and 20 CNG tricycles by the First Lady of Nigeria, Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON. This deserves a lot of applause. We have buses just coming into the university, tricycles also coming in, about 20 of them now. So there's need for us to appreciate them. We are confident that our institution is poised for further development through such exemplary gestures from our distinguished alumni and partners. I wish to sincerely commend the University Council, the Senate, staff, and students for their unwavering commitment to sustaining a peaceful academic environment on our campus. We must pause to reflect on the deep loss felt by the entire community following the sudden passing of our Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Shiyan Oyeweso, on the 2nd of December, 2025. At this juncture, I will just implore us to just stand up for a minute's silence in his honor. We pray for the peaceful repose of his soul and for God's comfort upon his family and the entire university community during this difficult time. Thank you very much. Please let's sit down. However, we wish to acknowledge the exemplary qualities of our management team. They continue to work with passion, resilience, and unity to address institutional challenges and steer the university toward the transformation required of a 21st century institution with global impact. Thank God for the prevailing peace. We trust that God will continue to bless and guide our collective efforts as we work toward fulfilling the university's noble mission. The 49th convocation ceremony marks the formal conferment of diplomas and degrees upon all candidates who have been duly found worthy in character and learning. I'm now pleased to present to this distinguished gathering the statistics of our graduates from our 2 colleges, 13 faculties and institutes as follows. Undergraduate diplomas, we had 54 graduates. Bachelor's degree classified from 9 faculties, 5,253 graduates. Bachelor's degree unclassified from 4 faculties, 296. Postgraduate studies, 959, totaling 6,562. The breakdown of this figure by classes of degrees as follows. Undergraduate diplomas, distinction 9, lower credit 14, upper credit 26, pass 5. Classified degrees, first class honors 218, second class honors upper division 2,132, second class honors lower division 2,244, third class honors 625, then pass 34. Unclassified degrees, distinction 8, pass with distinction 111, pass 177. For the postgraduate college, we have the Doctor of Philosophy 191, master degree 705, postgraduate diploma 63. So for postgraduate, we have 959. The breakdown of undergraduate programs by faculty reads thus. Administration, 649. Arts, 773. Faculty of Education, 653. Law, 41. Social Sciences, 638. Agriculture, 476. Basic Medical Sciences, 136. Clinical Sciences, 4. Dentistry, 18. Environmental Design and Management, 420. Pharmacy, 138. Science, 848. Technology, 755. On behalf of the Governing Council, Senate, Congregation, and Ceremonial Committee, I warmly congratulate all our graduates on this achievement. Your unwavering dedication, hard work, and resilience have earned you the degrees and honors conferred today. We are confident you will apply the knowledge and the values gained at Obafemi University to the advancement of Nigeria and the global community. From today, you join the distinguished ranks of our cherished alumni, the leaders and ambassadors of the great Ife tradition. I also extend special congratulations to the parents, guardians, and family members of our graduates. Today's achievements are a testament to your sacrifices, guidance, and unwavering support, efforts that have been richly blessed by God. We heartily rejoice with you as you witness the fulfillment of the dreams and aspirations you have long nurtured. Once again, congratulations. Now, permit me to briefly review the collective achievements realized by our university since the last convocation ceremony. The university administration remains firmly committed to strengthening the standards of teaching, research, and service. Upholding the founding objectives of Obafemi University is paramount in this. We will continue to deploy our human and material resources strategically to ensure sustainable development and drive accelerated institutional growth. Over the years and within this period, we have recorded notable accomplishments, some of which include the following. In terms of academic matters, our university, which serves a population of over 35,000 students and 4,000 staff, operates through 2 colleges and 13 faculties. The university recently expanded its academic structure with the creation of the Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences and the Faculty of Computing Science and Engineering. We currently offer 94 national universities commission accredited academic programs, ensuring broad and robust training across disciplines. In recent months, the university has achieved notable academic advancements and secured strategic collaborations with reputable organizations. The Directorate of Academic Affairs has achieved significant progress, boosting efficiency and IGR through service modernization. The Directorate has successfully verified over 5,000 academic documents and cleared a backlog by issuing over 5,000 certificates since the last convocation. Over 4,000 transcripts, paper and electronic, were processed and dispatched. The implementation of a new electronic certificate system with the first batch ready for distribution and initiation of the automation of transcripts for the 1990 to 1998 period to simplify processing is ongoing. The transcript unit is therefore actively engaging with international bodies to streamline verification for specific programs. OAU hosted the inaugural Future Minds AI and Robotics Bootcamp from August 4 to 8, 2025 at the Oak Park as a key community service initiative. The Town Gown program engaged 59 exceptional secondary school students from Ile-Ife, apart from our students here. The immersive training provided hands-on practical introductions to robotics and artificial intelligence. The bootcamp successfully combined technical learning with soft skill development, fostering curiosity and innovative thinking among our students. OAU launched Oak.io, Okio, a pioneering line of AI-powered smartphones, X55, and smartwatches, Fitband X1, on September 17, 2025. This is actually part of our efforts to commercialize some of our research products. So I think we deserve a lot of applause on this. Thank you. It will soon get to you. It will soon be out in the market there. The products are preloaded with essential AI-driven tools for healthcare diagnostics, crop monitoring, and educational support. This positions OAU and Africa as significant global contributors capable of addressing unique local healthcare challenges. In August 2025, OAU was selected as one of the 10 Nigerian universities to receive a grant from the French Development Agency. The fund is dedicated to strengthening digital infrastructure to enhance teaching, learning, and research through modern ICT-driven solutions. In August 2025, also, OAU partnered with the federal government's Investment in Digital and Creative Enterprises project. This initiative aims to provide skills training and startup support for young people that's between the ages of 15 and 35, and promote entrepreneurship and innovation within the digital and creative industries. The university has instituted some annual academic awards, including Professor Samuel Olusoji Olusi Memorial Prizes, 3 new academic awards to perpetually recognize outstanding graduating students for academic excellence and exemplary character. These prizes are to be announced during convocations, and the university prize include for medicine, and a prize also for entrepreneurship and for economics. The university enjoys collaborations and partnership with various organizations. Mycom Cables and Wires Limited instituted the engineer Mrs. Comfort Olufunke Kmonle Annual Award to empower future engineers beginning this year, 2025. The award includes a 1 million naira prize, cash prize, for the best overall graduating student in the Faculty of Technology. Yes. And then a 10 million naira grant is to be given annually to the department that produces the best overall graduating student. We appreciate them a lot. OAU and the Bank of Industry are collaborating in a comprehensive effort to foster employment generation and wealth creation. This partnership includes the establishment of an innovation and entrepreneurship hub, which will be complemented by an integrated scholars lodge. I'm delighted to report the construction of a state-of-the-art golf course and clubhouse, generously donated by Engineer Lanre Adeleke, a friend to the university. This magnificent facility will serve as a vital new relaxation and recreation center for our staff and students, underscoring our commitment to enhancing the quality of life within the university community. The university has also partnered with Origin Tech Group Nigeria Limited for agricultural commercialization and entrepreneurship development. The company has already donated 50 chairs to the university. The planned collaboration involves developing an OAU land space to house a comprehensive facility that includes a showroom, tractor hub for the Southwest region, a mini assembly plant, a maintenance and service center, and a center for tractor hiring services. Origin Tech Group is also establishing a 500-hectare research for development project in collaboration with the Faculty of Agriculture. Not quite long, about 2 weeks ago, they requested for 35 of our graduating students to be on board their internship program. And these, the names of those that were found eligible have been sent to them. Partnership with NIDA had also led to the construction of our innovation hub in OAU. Though the facility is still ongoing, it was facilitated by the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON. The construction started August 2025 and is in good progress. Upon completion, this hub will become a cutting-edge center for technology, innovation, and digital entrepreneurship. It directly reinforces the university's commitment to advancing ICT-driven solutions and capacity building for the future. The Faculties of Science has seen the institution of 2 new endowed professorial chairs. The Professor Oluodeyemi Endowment Fund, about 100 million, and the Alhaji Adeniji Professorial Chair in Biochemistry, also 100 million. The university welcomes, please applaud these people. Thank you very much. The university continues to welcome and encourage further support from lovers of education to help sustain and expand these crucial efforts. On the 5th of December 2025, the university hosted a major event centered on Prince Yemisi Adedoyin Shillong. The program combined 4 activities: a distinguished lecture, an award of excellence, and the official unveiling of the bronze statue of Chief Obafemi Awolowo. When you are coming to the campus, just within the circle there, where you have the bus stop, you see the statue there. I think it's about 7 foot or something like that. The event also showcased the world's longest painting of the book of Genesis by Dr. Peacemaker Alexander Efiogene, affirming heart's power to inspire and set a potential world record. So by the time this is done, OU is also be in the Guinness Book of Records. Research excellence and IP growth. The university confirmed its commitment to research excellence by honoring Alhaji Adeyemi Adeniji and significantly bolstered its assets by securing 6 new patents, bringing the total IP portfolio to 61. Efforts to enhance research feasibility include the development of a comprehensive digital platform to showcase patents and outputs, a project already receiving seed funding. The IPPTO is currently expanding the staffing and strengthening industry linkage teams to accelerate commercialization and secure increased funding. With the Linkages and Partnership Office, the university is also strengthened with the establishment of collaborations and MOUs signed with OPay Digital Services, Nigeria, for 2 years. You see their banner all over. They also supported this convocation program with 10 million naira. I also want to report that there are so many other donors that will be read out in the publication in no long time. Airtel Nigeria Limited, for 5 years, MOU. Rapid Launch, Canada, for international cooperation for 3 years. Durban University of Technology, South Africa, for academic and research exchange, 5 years. Government Science Study Program, Indonesia, academic exchange for 5 years. Also, the LPO, the Linkages and Partnerships Office, ensures the effective implementation of over 30 active local and international MOUs signed while maintaining OAE's global research presence through membership in organizations like AAU, ACU, Warima, and ANSTI. The URO office has secured Erasmus support for the MESITA project that has to do with smart farming and the Internet of Things in agriculture. Successfully monitoring and visiting National Research Fund Batch 8 projects and signing an MOU with the British Museum, UK, for documentation of the Yoruba Sacred Drum Ensemble. On October 28, 2025, OAU received the Best African Agriculture KTP Project Award for the project on digital technologies in broiler chicken health, led by Professor Seidu Oseni of the Faculty of Agriculture. This is actually in partnership with universities in the west of England. In terms of community service and local engagement, the university has made progress in re-engineering the teaching and research farm and the agriculture farm to boost basic food crop production for the Ife community. The institution sustains a cordial town and ground relationship, actively integrating community input into development strategies. Concurrently, strategic engagement with stakeholders is maintained to increase revenue generation and foster institutional development. In terms of physical infrastructure development, the university has experienced a major boom in physical and human capital development, primarily driven by sustained support from the federal government via annual appropriations, needs assessments, and TED fund interventions. Key facilities added include the Student Affairs Building, Institute of Education, a new student hostel, medical library, academic resource center, and the aeronautical engineering building. The music department and pharmacy buildings were successfully rehabilitated as well. The hallway was also rehabilitated through TED fund intervention. And so we have to give kudos to the government for these wonderful things that they are doing. Significant facilities, including the Social Sciences Roof, Institute of Ecology, Gymnasium, and several hostel blocks were successfully renovated and preserved. Current projects include renovating lecture theaters, that of chemistry and physics, and the processing is underway for TED Fund 2025 interventions that target dilapidated buildings, additional hostels, and replacing the obsolete central power house feeding panel. The university has also dedicated 25 hectares for solar farm power system, a federal government World Bank sponsored initiative, which is slated to generate approximately 10 megawatts of electricity. The university deeply appreciates the maturity and positive collaboration demonstrated by our students. This has been instrumental in sustaining campus peace and avoiding disruptions to the academic calendar. The administration remains committed to involving students in decision-making through effective communication, ensuring collective institutional success. The introduction of the Nigerian Education Loan Fund represents a transformative opportunity, removing financial barriers and ensuring access to quality education for every deserving student of our university. In terms of staff welfare and capacity building, the management of the university consistently prioritizes staff welfare to foster optimal productivity, ensuring dedicated attention to career progression through regular meetings of all appointments and promotions committees. This commitment includes providing an enabling environment for training and development via organized programs. We had leadership capacity building workshop in September 2025 that successfully equipped 195 senior leaders within the university, as the provosts, deans, HODs, etc., with essential leadership skills and administrative competencies for effective service delivery. We had resource mobilization and grantsmanship workshop in July 2025. Also enhanced the capacity of about 167 academic and research staff in sourcing competitive research funding. Management also maintains a cordial relationship with all staff unions, ensuring peaceful coexistence between staff and administration. The university is actively developing a significant staff housing scheme of about 125 hectares to provide a serene living option for current and future retirees of this university. The core objective is to provide serviced land with all necessary facilities where staff can build homes and homes that adhere to pre-agreed architectural models. This scheme is projected to build, to benefit both staff, retirees, and it's also going to benefit our university alumni. The university proactively addressed the urgent staffing needs due to resignations, retirements, and relocations by successfully securing a relaxation of the government's employment embargo. To strengthen the workforce, the university just completed a comprehensive recruitment exercise. And this has actually saved a lot of our departments and faculties, as well as our units, various units. In terms of alumni engagement and institutional development, the university is making concerted advancement efforts to bolster teaching, research, and student experience by enhancing alumni engagement. Key achievements include the compilation of a robust database of 80,649 alumni records, allowing the university to monitor the significant national and global impact of its graduates. Improved stewardship culture has also yielded substantial support, including the establishment of 50 new academic prizes by alumni this year alone. Let's clap for our alumni. Thank you. The university appreciates all donors and plans to sustain positive engagement to foster a future culture of giving back. The university also welcomes additional partners for legacy structured development and PPP arrangements in these central zones and the entire university. The university launched strategic urban renewal in central zones, leveraging private sector intervention to transform old structures into smart facilities. Distinguished alumni have financed vital projects, including the almost completed state-of-the-art Office of Research donated by Professor Anthony Adegulugbe, an international innovation hub tagged the World Innovation Hub donated by Barrister Yusuf Ali, SAN, and the Center for Development Building donated by Dr. Adeniji of Sterling Global, as well as the Clinical Legal Education Studies Center donated by Barrister Ahmed Adeniyi Raji, SAN. The university is intensifying efforts to maintain the security of lives and property through a broad collaborative strategy addressing recent challenges. The approach requires the active cooperation of the entire community and focuses on enhanced security measures and strict housing compliance. Consequently, the university is implementing a multifaceted security framework based on technology, community engagement, and strategic patrol. However, Despite significant progress in teaching, research, and service delivery, OAE's development is severely hampered by diminishing funding capacities and the stalled status of key legacy projects. The university urgently requests the federal government support and intervention and lovers of education as well to expedite the completion of the REA project, which is for now stalled at about 70% completion since 2018. The completion of this project is vital for ensuring a stable, safe, and secure electricity supply. The new Senate building is also there, almost abandoned, with 30 to 35% completion since 2023. And this building is actually located at the central point of the university. Completion is crucial for providing a modern administrative hub and preventing the abandonment of this central legacy project. Student hostels and lecture theaters also need urgent funding, based on the fact that most of these structures are severely overstretched by the rapidly increasing student population. And we want to continue to admit more students as well. The university is actively tackling the severe infrastructural and financial challenges by making urgent requests for assistance to government ministries, parastatals, alumni philanthropists, and other Nigerian well-wishers. Addressing this convocation for the fourth time as Vice Chancellor, the administration expresses profound gratitude to God for the divine support that has elevated the standards of teaching, research, and service. With the unflinching support of the entire university committee, we reaffirm the vision of transforming this institution into a cynosure of academic excellence. Sincere appreciations once again to the visitor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The Minister of Interior will be here this evening also to give a lecture. That will be coming up by 3 p.m. So it will be nice if you are available to be part of this particular important lecture. We recognize the crucial contributions of regulatory and funding bodies, the NUC TED Fund, the ministry, all dignitaries, the late chairman, and all members of the governing council, principal officers, and management team. Final, unswerving appreciation also is conveyed to all staff, students, union leaders, alumni, friends, donors, and stakeholders for their constant support in advancing the university's noble mission. In conclusion, Obafemi Awolowo University remains firmly established as a globally recognized citadel of knowledge for its sustained academic excellence and superlative service delivery. We extend heartfelt congratulations to all graduates on the privilege of being products of great Ife. The university sincerely hopes and prays that you find success in your chosen endeavors, achieve your dreams, secure employment, and attain greater privileges in life. May God Almighty enable you to excel as OAU itself continues to prosper, dedicated to the glory of God and service to humanity. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you, the Vice Chancellor. I have the instruction of the Registrar and by the authority of the Vice Chancellor to appreciate all of you and to thank God that you have made it to the final stage of this occasion. So for 5 minutes, you will stand up and dance to show appreciation.
ṣèké táláyé ti dáyé kò sọ́mọdé tí fẹ́ tó sórí burúkú.
Please be seated. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chancellor.
Vice Chancellor, sir. The persons whose names are listed in the brochure, having fulfilled the requirement of the statutes and the regulations of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, and having been found worthy, both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university, holding the bachelor's degree of their various faculties. I will now call upon the deans of the faculties to present their graduates. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Agriculture please stand? The Dean, Faculty of Agriculture.
The Vice Chancellor, in the name and the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list, and for whom I stand proxy.
Provost of the College of Health Sciences, Professor B.O. Adegbayingbe, to call on the deans of the faculties in the college to present their graduates.
Will the graduates in the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences please stand? I will now call on the Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, to come and present his graduates.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appeared on this list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degrees of Bachelor of Medical Rehabilitation in Occupational Therapy and Physiotherapy and Bachelor of Nursing Science of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife.
Thank you.
Please remain standing. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Clinical Sciences please stand? Faculty of Clinical Sciences. I will now call on the Dean of Faculty of Clinical Sciences to come and present his graduates.
In the name and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of degrees of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife.
Thank you. I will call on the graduates in the Faculty of Dentistry to please stand up. Now the Dean of Faculty of Dentistry, please come and present your graduates.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of degrees of Bachelor of Dental Surgery, BCHD, of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Rehabilitation, Bachelor of Nursing Science, Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Dental Surgery of the Obafemi Awolowo University. Congratulations.
Doff your caps. Bow to the Vice Chancellor. Put on your caps. Turn the tassels to the left. You may be seated. Thank you. Congratulations. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Computing Science and Engineering please stand? The Dean, Faculty of Computing Science and Engineering.
The Vice Chancellor, in the name and the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose name appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Computer Science with Economics, Computer Science with Mathematics of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. May I tell the Vice Chancellor, sir, cyber security, information and communication technology, information system and software engineering as students are still incubating for this exercise. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Science in the various programs of Faculty of Computing Science and Engineering of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Congratulations.
Doff your caps. Bow to the Vice Chancellor. Put on your caps. Turn your tassels to the left. You may be seated. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Environmental Design and Management please stand? The Dean, Faculty of Environmental Design and Management.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, by the authority of the Senate, I present students whose names appears on the list, here present and those unavoidably absent, who are graduating with the Bachelors of Science in Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Building, Bachelor of Science in Estate Management, Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying, Bachelor of Science in Surveying and Geoinformatics, Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning, Bachelor of Art in Fine Arts and Applied Arts. And so presented this Bachelor, sir.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts in various programs of the Faculty of Environmental Design and Management of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Congratulations.
Doff your caps. Bow to the Vice Chancellor. Put on your caps with your tassels to the left. You may be seated. Congratulations. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Pharmacy please stand? The Dean, Faculty of Pharmacy.
The Vice Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of degrees of Bachelor of Pharmacy, B.Pharm of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife.
By the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy of Obafemi University, Ile-Ife. Congratulations.
Doff your caps. Bow to the Vice Chancellor. Put back your caps. Turn the tassels to the left. You may be seated. Congratulations. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Science please stand? The Dean, Faculty of Science.
The Vice Chancellor, sir. In the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of degrees of Bachelor of Science, BSc in Applied Geophysics, Biochemistry, Botany, Chemistry, Engineering, Physics, Geology, Industrial Chemistry, Mathematics, Microbiology, Physics, Statistics, and Zoology of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir.
By the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degrees of Bachelor of Science in the various programs of the Faculty of Science of Obafemi University, Ile-Ife. Congratulations.
Doff your caps. Bow to the Vice Chancellor. Put on your caps. Turn the tassels to the left. Be seated. Congratulations. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Technology please stand? The Dean, Faculty of Technology.
Thank you very much, sir. The Vice Chancellor, sir. The Vice Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy, for the conferment of degrees of Bachelor of Science, BSc, in Agricultural and Environmental Engineering, Chemical Engineering, Civil Engineering, Electronic and Electrical Engineering, Food Engineering, Food Science and Technology, Materials Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Science in the various programs of the Faculty of Technology of Obafemi University, Ile-Ife. Congratulations.
Doff your caps. Bow to the Vice Chancellor. Put on your caps. Turn the tassels to the left. Please be seated. Congratulations.
haven't been admitted to the degrees of haven't been conferred, let me use that word, with the degrees of Obafemi Awolowo University Ife, the Vice Chancellor has again graciously decided to give you 3 minutes to also appreciate your parents, whose financial and material contribution on you have not been a waste. 3 minutes to dance.
dúró ní àti máa sùn. Gbogbo ènìyàn ló dúró ní àti sàlọ̀. Gbogbo ènìyàn ló dúró ní àti wá ṣe ògbó. Ní dúró ní. Look to your right, look to your left, tell the person saying, congratulations. The registrar, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, please sit down. Thank you, congratulations to you, please sit down. Don't leave your row, just sit down.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I invite the deans of faculties to present their candidate for prizes. Dean, Faculty of Agriculture.
Thank you so very much. The Faculty of Agriculture prizes. Faculty prize for the graduating student with the highest CGPA in B Agric, awarded to Akinwande Emmanuel Aikonia. Ali Idowu prize for the best graduating student in the Faculty of Agriculture, awarded to Akinwande Emmanuel Aikonia. Unifair Agric 84-85 Alumni Prize for graduating students with the highest CGPA in B Agric, awarded to Akinwande Emmanuel Aikonia. Professor Titus Adebowale Omole Prize for the student with overall best performance in Bachelor of Agriculture degree examination, Department of Animal Sciences, awarded to Akinwande Emmanuel Aikonia. Oloye Adegboyega Taufik Adegoke Prize in Econometrics, awarded to Akpata Elizabeth Oyeza. Professor Panwo Olufokunbi Prize, awarded to Akpata Elizabeth Oyeza. Professor Emmanuel Babafunsho Shonaya Prize, awarded to Oguntubo Oluwasewa Diane. Professor Ophelia Galman Omitogun Prize, awarded to Oguntubo Oluwasewa Diane. Professor Oluobi Prize for the best graduating student in the Bachelor of Agricultural Soil Science and Land Resources Management, awarded to Odebumi Barak Olamide. Professor Oluobi Prize for the highest score in SLM5 and Soil Chemical Analytical Techniques in Bachelor of Agricultural Soil Science and Land Resources Management, awarded to Odebumi Barak. Professor Taiwo Alimi Prize for graduating student in agriculture with agricultural economics with highest score in agricultural economy analysis, awarded to Olubumi Faith Oluwabukola. Professor Alimi Taiwo Alimi Prize for candidate graduating in agricultural economics with highest score in agribusiness management awarded to Oyedele Ayomide Foluke. Prince Oyeleye Sunday Oyeyinka Prize for the student with the best overall performance with highest GPA in Bachelor of Agriculture degree, Department of Agricultural Extension and Rural Development, awarded to Ashiyanbola Aaron Omoshile. Professor Sunday Adepoju Adeyanju Prize, the final year Bachelor of Agric degree in Department of Animal Sciences, awarded to Ebuku Trinity Field. Professor E.R. Duncan, first prize for students with the best project in the Department of Crop Production and Protection, awarded to Dosumo Adewumi Mutiat. Professor Duncan, second prize for the student with the second best project in the Department of Crop Production and Protection, awarded to Adeduwon Oyidamola Esther. Professor John Lester Libby Memorial Prize in Entomology for the graduating student in the Department of Crop Production and Protection with an aggregate score not less than A in CPP 303 Entomology and CPP 503 Agricultural Entomology, and any individual score of not less than B in any of the two courses, awarded to Adeniyi Anjola Oluwa Victory. Thank you. Professor Esikaya Adedumola Oluwasami Prize for the student with best overall performance with highest CGPA in agricultural economics, awarded to Omi Shaki Oyikansola Roslin. Professor Caleb Oshutogun Prize for students with best overall performance in Bachelor of Agriculture degree, examination Department of Agricultural Economics, awarded to Omi Shaki Oyikansola Roslin. Professor Yakub Laiwola Fabi for the best student who scored the highest mark in AEC 505 Agricultural Development Policy, awarded to Omi Shaki Oyikansola Roslin. Professor Kenneth Herrat Passing Prize for the best student who made a minimum of second class honor upper division and scored the highest in AEC 502 Land Economics, awarded to Omi Shaki Oyikansola Roslin. Professor Kenneth Herrat Passing Prize for the best student who made a minimum second class honor upper division and scored the highest in AEC 512 Agricultural Marketing, awarded to Omi Shaki Oyikansola Roslin. Paul Olaniyi Bakari Prize in Farm Management and Accounting for the student graduating in Agricultural Economics with highest score in AEC 513, awarded to Omi Shaki Oyikansola Roslin. Mr. Biodun Ajasa Agbaje Prize for best graduating student in with highest cumulative CGPA in Agricultural Economics, Awarded to Omishaki Oyikasola Roslyn. Professor Adebayo Simeon Bamire for graduating student with the highest score in AEC 516 Environmental Resource Economics with minimum of second class upper division, awarded to Omishaki Oyikasola Roslyn. The Professor Olusegun Taiwo Famoriyo Foundation Award for students with the best overall performance with the highest CGPA in Bachelor of Agricultural degree, Agricultural Economics, with cash prize of 200,000 naira only, awarded to Omishaki Oyikasola Roslyn.
Now please, I have the instruction of the Vice Chancellor to call on the parents of this lady, Omishaki Oyikasola. The parents, please. The parents. The parents of Omishaki Oyikasola, please come forward to take picture with your child. The parents, please, of Omishaki Oyikasola. Award of prizes for the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. The Faculty Prize for the best graduating student in the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. Adeyehu Yewande Tomiwa. Obafemi Okujore Prize for best graduating student in medical surgical nursing. Adeyehu Yewande Tomiwa. Nobel Prize for the best graduating student in community health nursing with highest average in NSE 501 and 502. Adeyehu Yewande Tomiwa. Mrs. G.O. Nwuga Prize for the best final year BMR PT student in clinical experience. Ajibade Tunise Susanna. Ife Physiotherapy Alumni USA Chapter Prize for the best final year BMR PT student in clinical experience.
Ajibade Tuntumise Susanna. Adeton Bailey Prize for the best graduating student in nurse-patient interaction. Ijaola Modupeola Rhoda. Professor Joseph and Dr. Mrs. Adetutu Balogun Prize for the best final year BMR PT student in the dissertation. Lasisi Daniel Grace. Grace C. Afanefuna Prize for the best graduating student in maternal and child health nursing. Okeagbo Mary Omolola. And last but not the least, Dr. B.O. Songonuga Prize for the overall best final year
prize for the student with the best overall performance in oral and maxillofacial surgery awarded to Oke Ramat Aderonke. Dr. Ebai Hassan, Alfred Hassan Prize for the best student with the best overall performance in oral and maxillofacial surgery awarded to Oke Ramat Aderonke. Late Professor Vincent Uboko Prize awarded to Oke Ramat Aderonke. Aubrey Shehan Prize for the graduating student with the best overall performance in community dentistry awarded to Oke Ramat Aderonke. Professor Kinsiro Kubota Prize for the
The parent of Okay, Ramat Aderonke.
Solemn.
Please, the parent of Ramat Aderonke, okay, please come forward. Please let the parents come forward here. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. The United Kingdom Faculty of Dentistry OAU Alumni Prize for the best graduating student in dental biomaterial sciences awarded to Olu Ayeni Temiloluwa Victoria. Late Oba Abdulhamid Oke Prize for the best graduating student in oral anatomy awarded to Olu Ayeni Temiloluwa Victoria. Rabiat Omorisola Salami Prize for the best graduating female student in oral medicine awarded to Olu Ayeni Temiloluwa Victoria.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chancellor. The proud parent of Okay, Ramat Aderonke is here. The father and the mother, alumni, Professor, Honorable Justice. My Lord, Honorable Justice Okay is here. That's the father. The mother is the professor. My Lord, the Honorable Justice graduated from Ife. The mother also graduated from Ife. And you can see that the lady resembled the father.
Caroline Adu. Nawal Morenike Ashabi. Pa Folayan Prize for the best graduating student with best performance in child dental health awarded to Shobayo Nawal Morenike Ashabi. Pa G.A. Fagade Prize for the best graduating student with the best overall performance in periodontology awarded to Dada Emmanuel Olaoluwa. The last prize, Pa Owosho Prize for the best performing student in oral pathology and oral medicine awarded to Ugboko Ifeanyi Vanessa. Thank you.
Award of prizes and the Faculty of Environmental Design and Management. Faculty prize for the overall best graduating students with CGPA not less than 3.5 in the Faculty of Environmental Design and Management. Shitu Abbas Alao of Geoinformatics. Oladipupo Olalekan Abdul Fatai Prize for the graduating students with the best performance of not less than second class degree in the Department of Building, Ogunniyi Olabisi Olabayo. Oladipupo Olalekan Abitatai Prize for the graduating students with the best average score of not less than 60% in Advanced Construction Technology 1 and 2 and CGPA not less than 3.5. Rashidi Aminat Mutuarayo. The Hazu Prize for the graduating students with the best performance of CGPA no less than 3.5, Ogunniyi Olabisi Olabayo. Architect Chief Layi Balogun Prize for the graduating students with the best performance of CGPA not less than 3.5, Ogunbiyi Olabayo Olabisi. Ogunniyi Olabisi Olabayo. Fatai Oshikoya Prize for the graduating students with the best performance of CGPA not less than 3.5 in the Department of Building, Ogunniyi Olabisi Olabayo. Chief Sakios Adewumi Adeyemi Memorial Prize for the graduating students for the overall best performance of at least a second class upper degree in the Department of Building, Ogunniyi Olabisi Olabayo. Fola Oyekan Prize for the graduating students with the best average score of CGPA no less than 3.5 in the estate management, Rhoda Ojo Obalolua. Professor C.A. Ajayi Prize for the graduating students with the best performance in advanced valuation in the Department of Estate Management, Ojo Rhoda Obalolua. Jide Taiwo Prize for the graduating students with the best average score in project dissertation, Odetayo Kehinde Marvelous. Dr. Shivdele Afolabi Prize for the graduating students with the best performance of not less than 60% in applied property management, Odetayo Victor Tobilola. J.A. Oluwatudimi Prize for the graduating students with the best overall results in the Department of Estate Management, Aderemi Olapeju Adejoke. Dr. Shivdele Afolabi Prize for the best graduating students with the best performance of not less than second class upper division, Aderemi Olapeju Adejoke. Demola Adetola and Co Prize for the graduating students with the best average score and the CGPA of not less than 3.5 in professional practice and code of conduct, Ojetoye Victoria Tobilola. Professor Babatunde Lawal Prize for the graduating students with the best overall score of CGPA not less than 3.5, Department of Fund and Applied Art, Oyebuchi, President Chinwe. Professor J.R.O. Ojo Prize for the graduating students with the overall best student score in landscape painting and the CGPA no less than 3.5 in the Department of Fine and Applied Art, Father Unsi Precious David. Console Associate Prize for the graduating students with the best average score in professional practice and procedure and the professional practice and procedure and the CGPA not less than 3.5 in Department of Quantity and Surveying, Putman Ayobami Adebimpe. Justice Folani Onoshile Prize for the graduating students with the best average score in contract law and administration, CGPA not less than 3.5, Felix Adeola Adeleke, Odimu Onolapo. Master Bill Micro System Limited Prize for the graduating students with the best average score in computer laboratory workshop, application of quantity surveying software. Joshua Oluwatodimu Onolapo. Professor Olubola Babalola Prize for the graduating students with the highest CGPA of not less than 3.5 in the Department of Quantity Surveying. Joshua Oluwatodimu Onolapo. The Hazel Prize for the graduating students with the best performance of CGPA not less than 3.5, Department of Building, Adebayo Islamiyat Adedolapo.
Thank you. That's it. Award of prizes, Faculty of Pharmacy. Faculty Prize for the overall best performance in the final B.Pharm degree examination. Awarded to Shonaye Said Oladende with final cumulative grade index 4.86. Professor Festus Adio Ogunbono Prize for the students with overall best performance in the B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Shonaye Said Oladende. Francis Omosei Ogunbamila Prize for the students with overall best performance in the B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Said Oladende, Shonaye Said Oladende. Glazo Allensbury Prize for the second best student in the Part 5 B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Shonaye Said Oladende. El Duro Emmanuel Prize for the best all-round student in Part 5 B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Salami Rukayat Orikosola with final grade, with Part 5 grade index of 4.92 and final cumulative grade index of 4.82. SIBA Prize for the overall best performance in the Part 5 B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Salami Rukayat Orikosola. George Iketubosun Prize for the students with the best performance in pharmaceutical chemistry in the Part 5 B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Salami Rukayat Orikosola. Synergy Healthcare Limited Prize for the students with the best performance in clinical pharmacy and pharmacy administration in the Part 5 B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Ayuade Ademola Michael with average score of 73.38 and final cumulative grade index of 4.62. The Boots Pure Drug Prize for the best students in pharmaceutics in the Part 5 B.Pharm degree examination, awarded to Adeleke Miriam Olamide with aggregate score of 77 and cumulative grade index of 4.65. Femi Oyewo Prize for the best students in clinical pharmacology, awarded to Akonji Mayowa Deborah, aggregate score of 98A and final cumulative grade index of 4.18. Bumi Onoyade Prize for the best students in pharmacognosy project, awarded to Adekunle Oreoluwa,
Ololade.
Final year examination in the Faculty of Science awarded to Ogunjemi Sin Timileyin Precious with a CGPA for both Amatan and race semesters 5.0 for final year examinations. Professor A.F. Oluwole Faculty Prize for the overall best graduate student with the highest CGPA in the Faculty of Science awarded to Ogunjemi Sin Timileyin Precious.
Now, please, I have the instruction of the vice. The parents of Osesami Joy Oyinlola, please also come forward to this place to take photograph with your child with the officers of the university. Thank you. Dean.
Thank you. Olubukola Adedeji Female Leadership Prize in the Faculty of Science for the best female graduating student with the Sterling Prize in the Faculty of Science for the best female graduating student with the Sterling Leadership Qualities and the highest cumulative grade point average, not below second class.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir. Ogunjemi Sin now. Yes, the parents are here. And of course, we also have the parents of Osesami. Ogunjemi Sin here. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ìgbà náà jọ bàbá wọn.
Professor Jonathan Folorunsho Prize for the best graduate student in Chemistry 305, Chemical Kinetics, with a grade not below 60B and with class of degree not less than second class honors, upper division. Abdul Hamid Aisha Bolanle. West African Portland Cement Prize for the best final year student in the Department of Geology. Osesami Joy Oyinlola with a CGPA of 4.81. Olaniyi Olumide Prize in Geology for the best graduating student in applied geophysics in the Department of Geology, Osesanmi Joy Oyinlola. Olufisayo Ekundayo Prize for the best graduating student in the Department of Geology whose class of degree is not below second class honors, Osesanmi Joy Oyinlola. Hiram Wilson Prize in Sedimentology for the best student in Sedimentology, Glide 307 in the Department of Geology, Osesanmi Joy Oyinlola. IELTS Cope Prize in Seismic Methods in Prospecting for the best graduate student in applied geophysics with the highest score of not less than 60B in AGP 401 Seismic Methods in Prospecting and whose class of degree is not below a second class honors upper division, Osesanmi Joy Oyinlola. Mr. Adeyemi Popola Akoshile Prize for the best undergraduate transnational dissertation in hydrogeology or geophysics in the Department of Geology with CGPA not below a second class honors upper division, Osesanmi Joy Oyinlola. Adekunle Shoreye Prize for the best graduate student who obtained the highest score in the course AGP 401 Seismic Methods in Prospecting with a score not below second class honors upper division, Osesanmi Joy Oyinlola. So the parents of Osesanmi.
Yes, the Vice Chancellor is wondering why the prizes are going to the ladies. And it's because the men are taking care of them. And you can see that the ladies there resemble their fathers.
Olaniyi Olumide Prize in Petroleum Geology for the best graduate students in petroleum geology or related course or project in the Department of Geology whose score in the course is not below 65B. Offer Victor Ayomide. Health Nigeria Limited Prize in Applied Stratigraphy for the best student in applied stratigraphy in the Department of Geology. That is the students having the best results in the 3-year courses in the following subjects: paleontology, stratigraphy, and petroleum geology. Adetoro Muradeke Rachel. Late Professor C.O. Imoru Prize for the best student in MTH 403, Major Theory and Integration, Balogun Ayobami Esther. Professor Samuel Shegun Okoya Prize for the best student in MTH 417, Fluid Dynamics 1, Adetunji Oluwatosin Rachel. Shuaib Adekola Shokunbi Prize for the best graduate student with the highest score in STT 403, Design of Experiment, Adefemiwa Omolara Fatima. Professor Chief Ruben Olafenwa Ayeni Memorial Prize for the graduate student with the best all-round performance in the BSc Mathematics program, Adeniyi Christiana Oluwabukumi. Ife North Local Government Prize for the best graduate student in the Department of Mathematics, Adeniyi Engineering Physics Program, Oyadeyi Olamide Victoria. Professor Cyril Owumechile Prize for the overall best performance in the BSc Physics degree examination, Ladega Florence Oluwafunmilayo. Professor O.O. Adewoye Prize For the best graduate student in all the final year material science courses in engineering physics program with CGPA of not below a second class honors upper division, Akishola Omolara Peace. Dr. A.O. Olatunji Prize for the best student in advanced plant taxonomy, Botany 415. Adewumi Aishat Olaide. Professor S.O. Ashaolu Annual Prize for the graduate student in zoology with the highest overall CGPA, Shuaib Amira Sani.
Award of prizes in the Faculty of Technology. Faculty Prize for the best student with the best overall performance, whose out of degree is not below 3 point, is not below second class honors upper division in the Faculty of Technology, goes to Amuke Sunday. CGPA 490, weighted average 78.94%. The Nigerian Society of Engineers Prize Ile-Ife branch for the students with the highest cumulative grade point average, whose class of degree is not below second class honor upper division in the Faculty of Technology, also goes to Amuke Sunday. Engineer NSC Ile-Ife and Engineer Maye Modupeola Eshiet Adetibas Prize for the best graduating student with the highest CGPA, whose class of degree is not below second class honors upper division in Faculty of Technology, goes to Amuke Sunday. Emeritus Professor Martins Olusola Ogedengbe for the best graduating student with CGPA and whose class of degree is not less than second class honors upper division in the Faculty of Technology, goes to Amuke Sunday. CPI More Prize for the best graduate student with CGPA and whose class of degree is not below second class honors upper division in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, goes to Amuke Sunday. Chief Olatunji Odegbami Prize for the best overall graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50 in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, goes to Amuke Sunday.
Now please, may I act on the instruction of the Vice Chancellor to call on the parent of Amuke Sunday to please come forward. Amuke Sunday, please come forward.
Thank you, sir. Comfort Olufunke Award for the best overall graduating student in the Faculty of Technology with a financial award prize of 1 million naira, goes to Amuke Sunday. Please, yeah, the sponsors of that award is around. I would like to present it personally. You are welcome, ma. We also have Comfort Olufunke Ponle Award for the best overall graduating department in the Faculty of Technology, and that goes to the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Can the HOD come forward, please, for that award? Yeah. Thank you. Amuke, where is Amuke? He's there. That's it. Ó tún wà mẹ́rin, wọ́n ti gbé àwọn kìnìún síbẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn dọ́mí check ẹ̀ wà mẹ́rin. Only the dummy check are there. Yeah. Okay, sir. Next. And one for listen. Dummy check, please. Let the dummy check come forward for presentation. I continue with the award of prizes, please. Adisa. OON. Engineer Maye Modupe Ola Eshet Adetibas Prize for the best female graduating student with the highest GPA, that is not less than 3.50. In Faculty of Technology goes to Oladele Lovett Rachel, 4.74. Zonta International Prize, OAU Ile-Ife branch, for the best graduating female engineering student with CGPA not less than that of second class honors upper division in the Faculty of Technology, also goes to Oladele Lovett Rachel. Women Development Initiative Prize for the best graduating female engineering student with CGPA not less than that of second class honors upper division in the Faculty of Technology, also goes to Oladele Lovett Rachel. Wives of Unife Chemical Engineering class of 1974 for the best graduating female student with CGPA not less than 3.50 in Department of Chemical Engineering, also goes to Oladele Lovett Rachel. Emeritus Professor Martins Olusola Ogedengbe Technical Report Writing Prize for the student with the best various performances in technical report writing, CVE 401, whose class of degree is not less than some class upper division in Faculty of Technology, goes to Adisa Oluwaseyifumi Samuel. West African Portland Cement Company Prize for the graduate student with the best score in process design and CGPA not less than 3.50 in Department of Chemical Engineering, also goes to Adisa Oluwaseyifumi Samuel. Chemical Engineering OAU Alumni 74 Prize for the student with the best performance in engineering, economics and management, and whose CGPA is not less than 3.50. Department of Chemical Engineering also goes to Adisa Oluwaseyifumi Samuel. Finally, Professor Stephen Kolawole Layokun Prize for the best graduating student in Principles of Biochemical Engineering with CGPA not less than 3.50. Department of Chemical Engineering also goes to Adisa Oluwaseyifumi Samuel. Professor V.A. Oyenuga Verbal Prize for the best graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50 in the Department of Agricultural Engineering, Agricultural and Environmental Engineering, goes to Adeniyi Olaitan Lekan, 4.52 CGPA. Maxec Industrial and Engineering Services Limited Prize for the best graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50, Department of Agricultural and Environmental Engineering, goes to Adeniyi Olaitan Lekan of CGPA 4.52. Engineer J.A. Olaleyes Prize for the best graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50, Department of Agricultural and Environmental Engineering, also goes to Adeniyi Olaitan Lekan of CGPA 4.52. Professor V.A. Oyenuga Verbal Prize for the best graduating student in crop processing and storage with CGPA not less than 3.50, Director of Agriculture and Environmental Engineering, goes to Adeniyi Olaitan Lekan. Thank you. Miss Oluwayemisi Ayodeji Komola first prize for the best female graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50. The Department of Agricultural and Environmental Engineering goes to Kehinde Blessing Temitope.
Now please listen to this announcement. The graduating students going out, you will not go anywhere. The gates have been locked. The representative of the Honorable Minister is here. The representative of the NUC Executive Secretary is here. The Vice Chancellor and Vice Chancellors of the universities are here, and you are going out. They are all here because of you. Please go back to your seat and sit down comfortably and gently. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Engineer Toye Akintola Prize for the student with the best final year project with CGPA no less than 3.50. Agricultural and Environmental Engineering goes to Kehinde Blessing Temitope. Yes. Lever Brothers Prize for the best graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50. Department of Chemical Engineering goes to Olalere Emmanuel Olayemi, CGPA of 4.79, please. Chemical Engineering OAU Alumni 74 Prize for the best graduating student in unit operations and whose GPA is not less than 3.50. Department of Chemical Engineering goes to Olalere Emmanuel Olayemi. Muyi. Profune Consultants Prize for the student with the best overall performance in BSc degree examination and whose CGPA is not less than 3.50 in Civil Engineering Department goes to Olumuyiwa God's Favour Folakunmi, CGPA of 4.73. Ifedayo Akintunde Geotechnical Engineering Prize for the student with the best overall performance in geotechnical engineering and whose CGPA is not less than 3.50. Right of Civil Engineering goes to Olumuyiwa God's Favour Folakunmi. Oladotun Oladina Environmental Engineering Prize for the student with overall performance in environmental engineering in the BSc degree examination and whose CGPA is not less than 3.50 in Civil Engineering Department goes to Abdulaziz Khadija Temitope, CGPA 4.43. Emeritus Professor Martins Olusola Ogedengbe Environmental Engineering Prize for the student with the best overall performance in environmental engineering in the BSc degree examination in Civil Engineering Department goes to Abdulaziz Khadija Temitope. Engineer Toye Akintola's Prize for the student with the best final year project and whose CGPA is not less than 3.50 in the Department of Civil Engineering goes to Abdulaziz Khadija Temitope. Engineer Esther Abi Holmes Okura Prize for the best graduating female student with CGPA and class of degree not less than that of second class honors upper division in the Department of Civil Engineering also goes to Abdulaziz Khadija Temitope. Thank you. Molecular Consultant Prize for the overall best student in electronic and electrical engineering whose CGPA is not less than 3.50 is given to Musa Olumayowa Michael, 4.85 CGPA. Gabriel Olalere Ajayi Prize for the overall best student in electronics and electrical engineering with CGPA no less than 3.50 also goes to Musa Oluwamayowa Michael. Pa Simeon Ladipo Oyebola and Mrs. Emily Olabokpo Oyebola Prize for the overall best student in electronic and electrical engineering also goes to Musa Olumayowa Michael. Professor Elo Kehinde for the best graduating student in electronic and electrical engineering with a minimum of CGPA of 4.0 goes to Musa Olumayowa Michael. Yes. Holland. Mycom Prize for overall best graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50, Department of Material Science and Engineering goes to Olanimowu Olumide Samuel. Mycom Prize again award for the best graduating student in production metallurgy with CGPA not less than 3.50 goes to Olanimowu Olumide Samuel too, 4.87 CGPA. West African Portland Cement Prize for the best graduating student with CGPA not less than that of the second class honors upper division in mechanical engineering department goes to John Monday, CGPA 4.90. Late Professor Mojola's Prize for best graduating student in mechanical engineering with CGPA not less than 3.50 goes to John Monday also. Thank you, sir. Chief Mrs. Mariam Alege Fadire Memorial Prize for the overall best female graduating student in construction engineering in the Department of Civil Engineering goes to Mogalu Nwando Angela, 4.26. Chief Mrs. Mariam Alege Fadire Memorial Prize for the best female graduating student in construction engineering. Okay, sorry, that's repetition. Mycom Prize for overall best female graduating student with CGPA not less than 3.50. Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering goes to Badmus Toyiba Moradeke. Sorry, sir. The guy, that's another one. For that girl. Some more group one, sir. Oh shit. Let. Okay. Yes. Mrs. Emily Olabokpo Oyebola Prize. Overall best female student electronic and electrical engineering also goes to Badmus Toyiba Moradeke, CGPA 4.6. 8. Who wants to say it? Yes. 38. No, skip anyone. More group one. I group them, so I'm doing them one by one. Now the singular ones. Engineer EA Ladipo's Prize for the best graduating student in farm power and machinery with CGPA not less than 3.50. Department of Agriculture and Environmental Engineering goes to Adejumo Daniel Sunday, 4.50 CGPA. Professor Henry Olaniyi Fakpondas Prize for the best writing student in soil and water option with CGPA not less than 3.50. The Department of Agricultural and Environmental Engineering goes to Iyola Abiodun Olamilekan, CGPA 4.6 and 78% weighted average. Ifedayo Akitunde Transportation Engineering Prize for the student with the best overall performance in transportation engineering in the BSc degree examination with CGPA not less than 3.50. In the of civil engineering goes to Abbas Zainab Olajumoke, CGPA 3.59. Emeritus Professor Olusola Dododungbe Prize for the student who had served in the Students Association or as class reps for the graduating set in the BSc degree examination class with CGPA no less than 3.50 goes to Oladele John Timilehin. Akpodiga Philatei Prize for the best graduating computer engineering student with CGPA no less than 3.50 goes to Nwani Stanley, CGPA 4.75. Gabriel Olalere Ajayi Prize in communication option. Overall best student in communication option with CGPA not less than 3.5 goes to Akinbile Temiloluwa Taido. Professor L.O. Kehinde Prize for the best graduating student in electronic and electrical engineering on instrumentation and control option with a minimum CGPA of 4.0 goes to Otuoniyo Ufuoma Ogene Humphrey, CGPA 4.74. Professor Esther Balo Prize in FSC 514 Biotechnology, Food Science and Technology option with CGPA not less than 3.50 goes to Oladokun Christiana Oluwatobiloba, 3.91 CGPA. Professor Sumbo Abiose Prize for the best graduating student in BSc Food Science and Technology program whose CGPA is not less than 3.50 goes to Alabi Justice TJ Sunni, 4.35 CGPA. Professor Adewoye's Prize for the best graduating student in crystallography with CGPA not less than 3.50 in the Department of Material Science and Engineering for the 2021-2022 academic session goes to Menukuro Adeniji Victor with weighted average of 88%. Late Professor O.O. Modulus Prize for the best graduating student in MEE 405 Fluid Mechanics 3 with CGPA not less than 3.50 goes to Ojo Samuel Damilola, CGPA 4.75. Late Professor O.O. Modulus Prize for best graduating student in MEE 504 Fluid Machinery with CGPA no less than 3.50 in the Department of Mechanical Engineering goes to Ajigbolamu Ayomide Ademola, 4.80. Engineer Toye Akinshola's Prize for students with the best final year project and CGPA no less than 3.50 in the Department of Mechanical Engineering goes to Babatope Blessing Ayomide. Finally, we have Engineer Johnson Olagbaju Fadire Prize for the best graduating student in structural engineering courses in the Department of Civil Engineering. It goes to Babalola Malik Olaide with an average of 86.33 and CGPA 4.67. Thank you.
My apology for oversight. Environmental Design and Management, Francis Oluwole Adetola Prize for the graduating students with best average score in advanced construction economics goes to Michael Oluwagbeye Olusegun,
Yes, thank you very much. I act on the instruction of the Vice Chancellor to please officially recognize the presence of two Vice Chancellors in our midst. The first is the Vice Chancellor, University of Ilesha, our own Professor Taiwo Ashaolu. And of course, I have the representative of the Vice Chancellor of Bowen University, Professor Oladele. And please, I have from the Great Ife Alumni Association all over the world that the Great Ife Alumni Muffler is at the entrance of the Oduduwa Hall, and all graduates are expected to go there. Announcer, Great Ife Alumni Association Global President. Thank you. The registrar, sir.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I respectfully invite you to declare the convocation closed.
I now declare this convocation closed.
Now please remain standing where you Now please, let the security open the gate up there and the gate by my right side. Biola, where are you? Please let the gate here be opened. The gate by my right here, the gate that I'm facing, and the gate on my left. Biola Adiagbo, please report here. Abiola Adiagbo.